Hi, good afternoon, my crafty people. How are you today? And once again, I hope you're having a wonderful day. So thank you for joining me today. My name is Judy Menlove, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario. So I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes and see if I can get this to show up on my iPad and see if anybody's going to come on and join me today. All right, so let's see if I can get this to come up on my iPad, which sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And today's going to be one of those days where it's not going to. Oh, there I am. Okay. All right. Okay. What have we got today? Let me see. So if you come on, say hi, please, so I know somebody's actually watching me. Okay, so I've got a couple of announcements. Excuse me. I have a little tickle in my throat. So they have added 10 items to Celebration. So Celebration is going strong. When I flip the camera down, I will show you the 10 items that you can also get that have been added to Celebration. So for an order of $60 or more, you can get certain free product. And for an order of $120, you can get two $60 free products or one free product that with $120. I hope that makes sense. So for every $60, you can get a product that is applicable to a $60 order, and then there are products that are applicable to a $120 order. Okay? All right. So also just a heads up that there is something coming down the pipe on September 1. So I'm just going to give you a heads up on this. I will post more information as it gets a little bit closer. But they're coming up, Stampin' Up! Has come up with this thing they're calling Perfect Partners. So there are products that are in the annual catalog or also in the mini catalog. Where are we? July to December mini catalog that have no dies. So I believe there's 6 products, 6 products that they have actually added the dies. So you have to purchase the dies, but they are only going to be available from September 1 to September 30th. And I think these dies are going to go fast. So if you're interested and you want them, then I suggest you order as close to the 1st of September as possible. But again, like I said, there'll be more information. I'm going to post some more information, I don't know, maybe a week or two before. Just, I'm just kind of giving you a heads up that this is coming, okay? Hi, Rose. Thanks for joining me today. All right, so let me turn the camera down, and I'll show you some of this stuff here. So I'm just looking for the little thing that turns the camera down. Okay, hang on. All right. I just got to adjust this a little bit. Pull this up a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. And I'll turn the lights on. So, because I can see there's a big shadow there, but obviously I'm not going to be able to get rid of that. So maybe it's gone now. I don't know. Okay, just bear with me a minute. There we go. That's better. All right. I'm trying to adjust my iPad so that I can see comments because I couldn't see them. Okay, so what happened to my other piece of paper? All right. So this is the new products that have been added for Celebration. These are actually not new products. These are products that are in the annual catalog that I believe they're all in the annual catalog that they have decided to offer as free product for either a $60 order or a $120 order. Okay, I'll move this up a little bit. So we've got 3 embossing folders here. We've got brushed metallic cardstock. We've got Flowers of Home dies. We've got Dots and Spots die. We have the craft gift boxes. We've got silver foil paper. And we've got the daffodil dies that go with the daffodil stamp set. And the aspen tree dies. Okay, so these are all products that have been added to Celebration. And again, Celebration ends August 31st. So if you wanted to go into stampinup.ca, you will see these products anyways under Celebration. Okay, all right. So the perfect partners that I was talking about, again, this is just a heads up. I'll move this up a little bit closer to the camera maybe. So there is an Apple Harvest stamp set, and they're going to be offering the Apple Blossoms dies. All right. There is Fresh Cut Flowers, and they're going to be offering some dies to go with that. We also have This Birthday Piggy, and they're offering some dies to go with that. Look at this little wagon. Can you see this little wagon? Oh, so cute. So cute. All right, and we have Tree Trimmings dies that go with Trimming the Tree stamp set. And Waterfall Canyon. Look at what they've done with these dies now. These are all dimensionals, so you can see it's actually kind of rippling down. So anyways, all these dies go with the Waterfall Canyon. And we have Yeti to Party, and so we have some Yeti dies. And it's always, you know, I really enjoy cutting the stamp pieces out with dies and then using dimensionals to pop them up. I much prefer that rather than something flat. But anyway, so these dies are great. So if you don't have the stamp set, you can purchase these as a bundle and save 10%. If you already have the stamp set, you can still purchase the dies individually. Okay? But you won't save the 10%. It's only for the bundle. Again, that's September 1 to September 30th. I'm just giving you a heads up. More information will follow as we get closer. Since we're only at the beginning of August, you won't see anything more on that. I'll post in a couple, 2 or 3 weeks, okay? All right, so today we're going to be doing the Tea Boutique suite. I couldn't remember what it was called. So you can find this on page 13 of the annual catalog, okay? Tea Boutique, all right? So in this Tea Boutique, you can purchase the stamp set. So you get this cute little, these 2 cute little mugs, some flowers, take care of yourself, let's get together soon, thank you, it's time for tea, enjoy, sweet. You get these little stems with these cute little flowers, some extra flowers, a little tea bag stamp, and then we have the dies as well. All right, so we have this a teacup, and then we have a fancy teacup that I'm going to be using in a minute, which is why it's not on here. We have some hearts. We cut out the flowers. We can cut out the lemon wedge. So there's all kinds of things here. All right. So that is also part of the suite. And then we have some DSP. So this is a Tea Boutique 6x6 designer series paper. You get 48 pieces, double-sided, and there are 4 sheets of each, so I believe that would be 12 different sheets. So I'll just quickly go through these. So we've got these lovely teapots and some dots on the other side. We have patterned paper like leaves, some lemons, and some nice fresh freesia on the back. More teapots, more pretty flowers, and some stripes. I like this one. And some pink on the back. These are cups with, flowers and ferns growing out of them. And then we have some more ferny stuff with some stripes. Lots of colored cups here. And that's on the back side. Lovely colored teapots. And that's on the back side. These are little envelopes with flowers coming out of them. And some yellow on the back side. And last but not least, we have these cute flowers with some petal pink on the back. Okay. So again, you get 4 each of these. Okay. All right. Also in the suite are these Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. So if you didn't want, these are all in the Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. They use all the new in colors. So that's the well, I'll do it as we go through it. Okay, so you get this one, and again, this is a regular size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, so this is the Tahitian Tide, and they're just white inside. Okay, and this is the, what's this one? This is the Starry Sky. This is Parakeet Party. And this one is Sweet Sorbet. And this one is the Orchid Oasis. Okay, so not only do you get these great cards that are so easy to stamp on, and you get 20 of these, so you get 4 of each color. Okay, so you get 4 of those. And then you get these beautiful envelopes. Again, they're in all, look at these. They're just stunning. Of course, obviously the flap folds over. So like, look at that. Isn't that pretty? So you get these beautiful envelopes. And again, you get 20 of these as well, 4 of each color. Okay, so they all match. I think you could probably see that, but you know me, I'll show you anyways. Oh, hi, Penny. How are you? Thanks for joining me. Okay, so you get, you can see how they all match here. All right. So anyway, that is, I think it's a good deal. So you could get that, and it saves you all that time from, you know, having to put paper on, and although you can still put paper on if you want. Okay, that's that. And I think we'll get to it today then. All right. So I've got a couple of, I don't know, pretty simple cards. So we'll go kind of through them today. All right, what have I got here? All right, so I have a piece of Starry Sky. And this is 8, it was 8 1/2. You know what, just to simplify it, it was 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. I scored it at 4 1/4, and then I cut 1 1/4 inches off. So you don't have to cut the 1 1/4 inches off if you don't want to, but for the way I'm making this card, you might need to. All right, so then I cut a piece of the DSP, and this is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to glue that on here in a minute. I have a piece of, actually it's the other side of that, and it is 1 3/8. Oh, hey, no problem, Penny. I'm glad you figured it all out. All right, so then this piece is 1 3/8 by 5 1/4, and we're going to put that there. And oh no, I lost a piece. Oh, here it is. Okay, and then I cut this square piece and a circle. I cut this out of the Sweet Sorbet cardstock, and this is basic white cardstock. And I'm just looking, because you know me, I lose things. I think my desk was 25 by 25 feet, the way I keep losing things. All right, so I cut this red one with this die from the Stylish Shapes. Okay, and then the third largest one I cut the circle with. All right. And as you can see, I like the Stylish Shapes because it just gives it like that little needle point look. Okay, so that's how I cut those, the Stylish Shapes dies. Again, I use these frequently, so if you don't have these, oh, these are great. Okay, all right, so, and then I have just a piece of basic white to put on the inside. like that. And that is 2 5/8 by 5 1/4. All right, so let's get started and we'll glue some of this down. I was playing with this glue earlier and it didn't want to come out, but it seems to be okay now. Hopefully I won't go off camera today, but see. It's nice to be home instead of at the cottage where I have everything I need is here. Instead of, oh, I wish I had brought that. I wish I had brought this. Okay. And then we're going to put this little 1 3/4 inch strip. Like I said, it's the other side of the teapot. Okay. So we're just going to glue that on. Oh. So see, I did that wrong. So I'm going to have to cut another piece because I put the glue on the wrong side. So you see how sometimes that happens, eh? All right. Let me see if I can find a scrap piece here. Probably not, but I can look and see. Oh, all right. So what did I say that was? 1 3/8 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to have to cut another piece here. 1 2 3/8 by 5 1/4. I hope you guys feel better when I screw things up like this. And I'd like to think that you do screw things up once in a while and it's not just me. Was that the size? Okay. It's actually kind of, I don't think I need it to be 1 3/8. Let me just measure this again. One, two, three. All right, I'm going to go back to, no, I'm going to leave it. All right, 1 3/8. I'm talking to myself. I know. I apologize for that. If I put that in there, do I still have room for this? Yes. Okay. All right, make sure you glue the right side. You want to make sure you put the glue on the right side. Silly people. Oh, dear. Okay. Just I like the teapots better than the dots. All right. I want to make sure I line this up pretty much even with this piece here. That looks pretty good. Okay. And then I'm just going to put this piece in. Yeah, I'm going to put that right up against that. And this will be where you stamp your sentiment and sign your card. A lot of times I don't do that until I'm ready to send the card, but I'm going to do it this time. I don't know why, just because I am. No right or wrong, no reason, just because. All right. Okay, so there's that. I'll give this a nice press again here. All right. So then I thought I would take this piece of red and tie the red in with the red teapot and put that little circle there. And I'm going to, I have already cut this out in the Starry Sky. And I want to cut this one out. So basically I want it to look like this, okay? So I'm just going to, rather than cut this out first, I want to put the adhesive, because it's a pain, you can see, this is a pain to glue. Actually, I did glue this piece, but this is the adhesive sheets, and I'm just going to, again, show you how that works. So I've got this little piece here. So actually, I think I'll do it from this end. All right, so they come in little strips like that, okay? So I'm just gonna cut this. I don't need it quite that big. And then we're just gonna peel it off. And stick it on. And again, it doesn't have to be exact. And then we're going to put that on there. I'm just going to run that through the die cutting machine. So I will be right back momentarily. It's just easier to do it over here. Okay. So you can see how that's cut through. All right. So now there's going to be little pieces everywhere here. Okay. So hopefully, a lot of times when you, so it's got the adhesive on, a lot of times when you start to pull the adhesive off, it will pull all the little bits and pieces that don't need to be on there. And there's lots of little bits and pieces here. And they may or may not come. So we'll have to see how this works. All right. Let's get rid of some of these pieces that don't need to be here. All right. Okay, and we'll just pull that off. And then there's just these 3 little pieces. I hope you can see that. That didn't come out. So I'll just, you can use your little pokey tool. I'm just going to use my finger because it's coming out pretty easy. No, that one stuck to me. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. Okay, and then there's this one that I cut out. So now you don't have to bother with the glue. You're just gonna put this on and line it up as best you can. All right, there you go. So again, those adhesive sheets work so well. All right, okay. Now I have one more thing I have to do, and I want to stamp a tea bag and cut it out. I seem to have sticky stuff all over me here. Okay, all right, so I'm going to stamp the tea bag. I'm going to stamp the outline in Tahitian Tide. Maybe. We'll see how that works. Okay. That is fine for me. And I'm going to stamp. What am I stamping? It's Time for Tea on the inside of this tea bag. And I have to make sure it's not upside down. Okay. Oop. I probably should have done this first and then done the outline. All right, it's Time for Tea. There we go. And the die is somewhere. Oh, I have to take it out of the case. Okay, so here's the little die. There are little smaller tea bags if you prefer that, but because I wanted to stamp It's Time for Tea, I needed the bigger tea bag here. And again, I'm just going to take some of this 3M, I don't know, Post-it, whatever it is. I don't know what it's called. I've had it for years. And stick that down. And I'm just going to cut this, so I will be back momentarily. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I'm gone. Okay, I thought that was pretty funny, actually. dear. All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm weird today, I know. Okay. All right, put the die back. Okay, so now we've got this cute little It's Time for Tea. All right, so I thought I might do this and then put that on top and have the tea bag hanging down. But then I thought, you know what, maybe I'll put it over like this just to be a little bit different. So what do you people think? Like that or more just regular and like that? So square or on an angle? Square or on an angle? I can wait. Square or on an angle? I'm waiting. Nobody wants to give me their opinion? Did you guys all leave? Where are you? Square. Really, Rose? Geez, I kind of liked it on the angle, but Penny likes the diamond. Ah, geez. Of course, we could never agree on anything, right? Okay, I'm going to put it on an angle because I don't know why. I just want to. All right, in the meantime, I'm going to glue this piece on. And right now, it doesn't matter whether it's straight or on an angle. Okay. And I'm going to pop this up, but first I've cut a piece of the white linen thread from the Baker's Twine Essentials pack, okay, where you get the 5 colors, all right? So I've cut a little piece of the white twine, and I'm going to be very creative and use Scotch tape. Just to adhere this to this tea bag. Like that. And I'm going to have it coming out of the cup. So like that. I want this a little bit tighter. Let's see. This takes some fiddling. This is too long. All right. Now let's see what I can do with it. I probably should just glue that down and then I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Maybe I will. So let's see. We'll cut it off about here. So I don't want any glue, because if you put glue on the whole thing, you won't be able to open the card. And you want to be able to open the card. And I went just a little bit past. Okay. And yeah, maybe just like that. Hope I didn't, yeah. Good, I didn't put any glue over there. Okay. All right, so now we'll put that piece there. I'm having a hard time with this tea bag. All right, put him there. Okay, that looks good. Where's my Scotch tape? Okay. And then I'm going to pop him up with my dimensionals. So I will put the dimensionals on. Come on. Come on. that down there. Yeah, I think we'll just put it there like that. And then we'll just have the tea bag there. So we just need one dimensional for that. And we'll put it down at the bottom, because if we put it at the top, it will be on top of that and it'll stick up way too far. Okay, so we'll just kind of, I think it might still be too long, but there we go. It's time for tea. Okay, and we'll put some, what are these dots I'm going to use? These are the 22-24 in color matte decorative dots. I don't know, do I really even need some? I'm not even sure. If on angle, does it go beyond? Yeah, you don't want it to go past the edge. That's why I moved it over here. But I think it looks fine. It's a little off center, but I like it. So, and that's all that matters. It's my card and I like it. Okay, where's my, oh, all right. Okay, so do I want to put some of these on? I don't know, do I need anything? Do you think I should just leave it? What do you think? I'm thinking it's busy enough. Maybe I'll just leave it. Any comments? Put some little dots on, no dots. Put a couple of dots over here. I think they're all going to get lost. Leave it. Okay. I agree, Rose. I think it's just going to be too, you're not going to see it. All right. And then I'm probably going to stamp the inside because it says it's time for tea. Okay, I can't find my stamp set. Oh my goodness. It just amazes me how things just disappear. Okay. So I was going to put on the inside, let's get together soon, depending on who I send it to. But I kind of like it's time for tea and let's get together soon so we can have some tea. So there is that card. And I have one more quick one if you want to hang around. So I'm going to use one of these ones that are already done. Okay. And I have cut this from the Scalloped Contour dies, and I've used this one. Okay, so I've cut this out, and I'm going to, I thought we'd do some stamping since we didn't do any stamping on the other one. Okay, so I'm going to use this, the stamp and the stamp. And I think I already have them out. Okay. Oh, no, I'm going to do this one on a scrap piece of paper because I'm going to cut it after. So let me get a scrap piece of paper here. And I'm going to stamp it in Orchid Oasis. I love all these new colors. Oh, I think they're all so pretty. All right, so ink that up. Okay. And there's just a couple of little spots there that didn't ink very well. So I'm just going to take my blender and just put a couple of dots on there. You might see it, you might not. Okay, now we're going to cut that out as soon as I find my dies because, you know, I just lose everything. So we're going to cut that out with the plain cup. And I will, again, put my little piece of Post-it note on there. And I will return. Again, feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Okay. And there is our cup. I don't need that. Okay, so I'm going to take, this is the light Parakeet Party. And I'm just going to color this in because I don't want the white. And I don't care if it goes over the lines a little bit, the blue lines. I'll just color that. And we'll turn it over this way. So these are, I'm using the blends. And again, this is the light Parakeet Party. Okay, and that's done. All right. So I'm going to, what am I going to do now? I'm going to take this, these leaves, okay, and I'm going to stamp them in the Parakeet Party. And where is my cup? Right here. Can't see it for looking. Just kind of want to see where I want to put it. Okay, so right about there. All right, so we'll stamp this up in the Parakeet Party. And we'll put that there. Ta-da! And then I've got these flowers. Oh, I should show you. So all these little flowers here, they all come on one thing. Okay, so they're all joined. See, so that's kind of cool that you don't have to do each one individually. So because we're using Parakeet Party and Orchid Oasis, I'm going to stamp the flowers in Orchid Oasis. So we're just gonna ink that up. Now it looks they're all covered. And after trying to figure out how to do this, I just kind of stuck it on. There we go. Now this one, I didn't like the way that turned out, so I'm just going to take my Orchid Oasis marker and just color that just a little tiny bit there. There. Perfect. Much happier with that. Okay. What else do I have? What's this one? I didn't use this one. Oh, I did use this one. Okay. And we're going to pop the mug up with dimensionals. As soon as I find my dimensionals, here they are. I'm so happy I'm in the basement today and it's not freezing down here. I don't think I have the air on. Hubby's gone golfing and I'm down here, so I'm not putting the air on till I'm done, and then I will put it on when I go upstairs. I'm going to assume that the air needs to be on, but do I want a little piece? Maybe I want a little piece there. Just on the handle. See, I use every last piece of this, and I'm just going to cut that there too. There we go. Whoop. Which one's the sticky side? Ugh. Neither one is sticky. Okay. I like to make sure my pieces are secure. I'm going to pull this other one off too. And we'll put him there. I just want to make sure you can't see it. Nope. Okay. All right, so now we'll pull all these off. having a hard time pulling these off today. Geez, even with this, I can't get them off. Wow, what's going on? There we go. Okay, and we'll put that on like that. Now, is that straight? I guess it could have been moved over a little bit more, but that's okay. And I'm going to use a thank you sentiment. And I think I will use that in Orchid Oasis. I'm kind of winging this as I go, in case you didn't know. Usually I have something that I can kind of follow, but today I'm just kind of doing my own thing in my own mind, and that's too small. Here we go. This will do. There we go. That's kind of thick. Let's try one more. Okay. That's better. And I think I'm just going to cut him out. So we'll just cut this out like that. And I'm just going to kind of go around like this, if I can. Let's hope this works. We don't cut any letters off that we shouldn't be. Around we go. And in here and out here. And around we go. Oh. All right, there you go. All right, so we're going to put that there like that. And I got to, oh, and you know what? I have a piece of Orchid Oasis that, again, I'm going to put on an angle. I'm in an angle kind of mood today. So you can put it like that if you'd like. Okay. And I didn't measure this. I just kind of put that on top and just cut it. I don't even know what size it is. So I thought I would just put that like that and then put that like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not even going to ask what you think because I've decided that's what I'm going to do. But you can put it straight on your own card if you'd like. You can do whatever you want. Okay, and fortunately, look, I have these lines, so I know whether or not this piece is straight. And I'm not gonna bounce this one up. I'm not gonna use dimensionals. I'm just gonna glue it down. And like I said, I've got the lines so I can kind of follow. That looks pretty good. Actually, I kind of like that. And then I think I'll pop that thank you up there. Dimensionals, where are you? I'll put one here and one over here. Pull these off. And put that up there. I don't know, like that. All right. So now I have these cute little fun flowers. So I have Starry Sky and Parakeet Party, but I don't think you'll notice the difference. Oh, wait, I wanted to ask, do you guys think I should put some of this twine on? We have this. I was just going to put a little bow down here, or again, should I just leave it and put these cute little fun flowers on. Maybe I'll just leave it and put the cute little fun flowers on. I did so well for so long. Now I'm just lost again. All right, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not putting it on. I made up my mind. Okay, so I don't think you're going to be able to tell that this is in fact Starry Sky and not Orchid Oasis. So I think I'm just going to put one down here. And maybe I'll put a little one up here. No, you know what? Maybe I'll put a big one. Put a big one over here. And then I'm going to put a little one there. Okay. What do you think? Flower, you like the flowers? Okay, good. All right, so now I could take my little wink of Stella. Here he is. And maybe I'll just kind of give these a little bit of glitter. I know you won't be able to see it, but I can see it. Okay. All right, so we have this card and we have this card. So we did some stamping on this and a little bit of stamping here and a little bit of stamping there, and the rest was all mostly dies. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my cards. And I know I won't see you next week. I am taking the week off. We are going to the cottage and we have friends coming, and there'll be a lot of chatting and a lot of eating and a lot of drinking. So they will be there on Wednesday. So I don't think I'm going to do my Facebook Live on Wednesday. So I'm going to take a week off, and I will see you in 2 weeks. So enjoy the weather. Enjoy what's left of the summer. It's going by so fast. I can't believe it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the cards, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks a lot, ladies. You guys take care. Bye-bye.